Is the mic working? How's the mic, folks? Is the mic working? There you go. I see it. I see it working. What's up, everyone? Tyler Robinson's going to appear in court. Let's see how this goes. Let me know if the mic's working. As soon as that broadcast starts, we will be going over there. What up, Amor? What's up? Blockbuster. Kara Stone. Hello, hello, hello. Astrid, Tammy, be nice. Is the mic working well? All right, good. As soon as the court date starts, Michelle, what's up? We will be broadcasting from there. My God, this doesn't look good. It looks like shit behind me. Sorry, folks. Can I change it? Oh, well. Can I go like this? All right, that's a little better. It's a little better. All right. Let's see if you guys like this. Let's see if you guys like this coverage. I don't know, man. It's weird with my coverage nowadays. You got notified finally? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. I don't think, I don't know what's going on. There we go. Put this light on. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm. Mod Squad, how you doing? Make sure to hit the like. Now, quick question. There's going to be a live. We're going to go to the court live. It's going to start in a bit. All right. Starting in a bit. Is anyone on the horizontal? Because we are broadcasting two ways, vertical and horizontal. All right. I'm going to go into the vertical stream and drop the link for the horizontal stream because I know a lot of people are iffy about that. All right. And drop. I see some of you. Click on that link. Trish, Eddie, Astrid, Colin Arnold. Click on the link. Michelle, click on that link. Just dropped it. Culture call out. Click on that link. And let me know if that takes you to the horizontal version. Yeah, there you go. Culture call out. Click on that link. There we go. Mod Squad. Click on that link. Just drop the link. You see it? You don't see a link, you're good. If you don't see a link, you're good. All right. I don't know what happened here. As soon as it goes live, we're going to be showing it to you. Right now, it should start. The hearing starts now. You know what I mean? It's going to start in a bit, so probably late. Hit that like meanwhile. Being here, you don't miss out anything, right? Here we go. Here we go.
Balance these competing concerns. The case has attracted extraordinary public and media attention. Has attracted images of public and Mr. Robinson. Images of Mr. Robinson in jail clothing are likely to circulate widely and influence prospective jurors. Given the scale of that publicity, the risk of prejudice is significant.
Could you guys hear it?
However, Mr. Robinson's, let me see here. As previously stated, Mr. Robinson sits before this court presumed innocent, and that presumption remains unless and until each element of every offense charged against him is proved beyond a reasonable doubt. To date, this has not occurred, and the presumption of innocence remains. Balancing these factors, the court finds that Mr. Robinson's right to the presumption of innocence outweighs the minimal inconvenience of permitting civilian attire. Proceedings is granted. Defense counsel is directed to coordinate with the jail to ensure that this order is implemented, and the court further orders that if the clothing be provided 72 hours prior to any hearing.
They're debating the clothes.
To the second request orders implemented without physical restraints. Mr. Robinson also requests to appear unrestrained during pretrial proceedings. Second request to appear without physical restraints. Mr. Robinson also requests to appear unrestrained during pretrial proceedings.
Oh my God.
He argues that visible restraints would prejudice potential jurors, undermine his dignity, and interfere with his ability to communicate with counsel. Rule 3-14 sub 9C of the Utah Rules of Judicial Administration requires that all in custody defendants be restrained unless otherwise ordered by the court. The court recognizes that Mr. Robinson has no criminal history and no record of misconduct while in custody. However, the charges he faces are extraordinarily serious, carrying potential penalties of life imprisonment or death. The safety of Mr. Robinson, the attorneys, court staff, and the public must remain the court's highest priority. The emotional nature of these proceedings also raise the risk of disruption.
Heather, click on that
Given
link.
these factors, the defendant's request to appear without restraint is denied. The court directs the Sheriff's Department to conduct an individualized assessment and use the least restrictive restraints necessary to maintain safety. If those restraints impede the defendant's ability to communicate with counsel or take notes, counsel may renew the motion. I wish now to also address the decorum and media restrictions. To mitigate any potential prejudice, the court will amend its standing decorum order. The media will be prohibited from photographing or visually recording Mr. Robinson's restraints and from photographing or recording him while entering, exiting, or standing in the courtroom.
I think the trial's going to be televised.
In making this amendment, the court has considered the factors in Rule 4-401.01 sub 2. This is a high-profile case with strong public interest. Restricting the recording of restraints strikes the proper balance.
By the way, real quick, just let you know, Autumn here, she's a troll, or it's a troll. So do not ban her. She's funny. All right. She'll pretend she doesn't know what's going on just to trigger everyone. So Autumn right there, everybody laugh at her comments. She's here for fun and entertainment, like a gesture. Heather, thanks for being a member.
Calling case 251-403-576, State of Utah versus Tyler James Robinson. Will the parties please enter their appearances? Between Mr. Robinson's right to a fair proceeding and the public's right to access and transparency. In conclusion, the court orders as follows. Defendant's motion to strike the sheriff's response is granted. Defendant's motion to appear in civilian clothing is granted. Defendant's motion to appear without restraints is denied. The standing decorum order will be amended to prohibit any visual recording or photography of the defendant's restraints or of the defendant entering or exiting the courtroom. This constitutes the order of the court, and a written order and ruling will be published shortly. Both defense and prosecution have stipulated to vacate the October 30th hearing. Additional time is needed to complete discovery and to file motions addressing whether non-evidentiary hearings should be conducted virtually, whether to impose any blanket restrictions on cameras in the courtroom, and any other motions that may arise. This matter is set to return before the court on January 16th, 2026 at 1 p.m. and again on January 30th, 2026 at 1 p.m. Both hearings will be heard and held in person with Mr. Robinson present to address these issues. And that concludes the order of this court. Counsel, thank you for being here. Mr. Robinson, we'll see you on January 16th and January 30th at 1 p.m. Court is now in recess.
Wait, does that mean that's it? Is that it? Are they going to come back? Is that it? Is that it? We can talk about something else. We could talk about what do you guys think? I guess this entire thing was just to see what he's gonna wear. He wants to wear civilian clothes. By the way, mods, do not delete anyone here without asking me first. All right. There's a few people I keep, they're ridiculous and I like them as comedy relief. I know there's mods here that mod 75,000 channels that have different rules. My rules is no one gets deleted. It's part of the fun to have weirdos here. That's what I like to have here. It keeps me insane. Back after the new year. I guess it's going to be a slow trial, man. What's up, man? What's up? I don't know what to tell you. What was even decided here? He's trying to wear civilian clothes? I don't know. That was nuts. That was nuts. 12-minute live stream, man. Okay, so from what I understand, the entire thing is whether or not he was supposed to, they're trying to have him wear civilian clothes instead of prison clothes because they felt like that will give him, an unfair disadvantage. It's been decided that he'll be wearing shackles. Yeah. You could be good too, but it's Adam, you troll a lot. You troll a lot. All right. It's about the closing. Yeah. Look, there's an overwhelming amount of evidence. I think they think is the defense thinks they have to fight. So they're trying to every inch they could get helps, right? They won't let him wear furries, prison clothes. I don't know. Hey, listen, he caused the Democrats like 2 elections. That's what this guy, they're going to televise this. Do you want me to televise this? Hit that 1. This dude really ruined the elections for them, man. No one wants to. Hey, so hit that 1 if you want. You want me to cover but will you be here? It's going to be televised. It's going to be televised. A lot of crazy shit. What's up, Cultural? Are you going live or what's up, man? All right, if you guys are going to be here, hit the like. Hit the like. The choice is yours. There's also an overwhelming amount of evidence he didn't do it. Okay, dude. Yeah. Everyone remember this, because if he's found guilty and there's like evidence he's guilty, if presumed innocent, I want to know what the excuse is from you. It was the boyfriend. Come on, man. That's what's crazy about like covering true crime. It's like And no matter what, dead space, if it's proven it wasn't the boyfriend, will you admit you were wrong? You know? What? Amor, come on, dude. There's surveillance tape that looks just like him. Yeah, and the FBI's authority, they're the ones investigating it. Who else are we going to believe? I can't believe Dead Space Nine. You know what I mean? Who are you going to, you know? The FBI is telling us they're the authority in it, you know? They're the ones investigating it. The video. Well, the government, yeah, they try to lie, but there's people trying to disprove them all. But look, when you say the government, you can't, like, once you say everything's a lie, then you could pick and choose your own adventure. Like, you know, you gotta at one point go like, dude, you know. No, it's not like Lee Harvey Oswald. The FBI lies? Why would they? All right. Okay. They lie, but it's like, so why even have a trial then? Why even have a trial? I mean, they're going to present the evidence. If it looks iffy, then we will all question it, right? I mean, everything's a conspiracy theory now. I mean, if I say right now that a guy named, hypothetically speaking, if I say right now, I'm going to ask you all a serious question, all right? I'm going to say that someone from 1985 came from 1985 in a DeLorean and committed the act. And then as soon as they were after him, disappeared back into 1985. Now I'm going to ask you all, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that it wasn't Marty and Doc from Back to the Future. Prove me wrong right now. I challenge you all. Huh? Okay, then let me ask you: was Ed Gein guilty, or was that I think it's a conspiracy. I think, in my opinion, Ed Gein is innocent. Was Charles Manson innocent or guilty? I think he was probably innocent. I don't know. I mean, you know, what can we do, man? Like, where does it end? No one's been able to prove me wrong about Marty and Marty and Doc Brown so far. Could you guys prove me wrong? I don't think it was Brian Koberger. I think it was Doc Brown from Back to the Future. It adds up pretty well, Amor. Like, it's pretty on there. Have you seen people beating up Trump supporters? I haven't heard the case about the kid. No, why should I? I mean, there are mistakes where the FBI does lie, yeah, but here it looks like they're on point so far. Could someone prove to me it wasn't Doc Brown from Back to the Future? Someone in the chat. Unless you could prove to me it wasn't Doc Brown from Back to the Future, it wasn't a hit from those guys from 1985. I don't know, dude. That's a movie. I don't know. Movies. Hey, Dead. Have you ever heard of a movie based on reality? Have you? Dead Space. Movies are based on reality. My thing is, prove to me Back to the Future didn't happen. Prove to me Back to the Future didn't happen. Tyler didn't admit it though. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because all people that are guilty admit it. Come on, Jennifer. This is nuts. But hey, man, if people come in to watch it, I'll entertain it. Dude, people get radicalized. Look at Project 2025. There's actually people that I think are kind of smart that believe that's real. And it's like only 5 things from Project 2025 have come through, and there's like 350 things. Now, there's still time, though. There's still time. What does Back to the Future have to do with Charlie Kirk? Well, I think Back to the Future is based. What does that have to do? Well, I'm linking it to conspiracy theories that when you put out a conspiracy theory, you got to back it up. That's my analogy here. That's what I'm trying to, it's a sarcastic comparison. So my conspiracy is Back to the Future is based on a real life events. And there's 2 guys that have a DeLorean and they're committing half the crimes in America. And unless, is it my job to prove you wrong or you to prove me wrong? I don't know. No, but what I'm saying is when you come out with a crazy conspiracy theory, right? You got to back it up. You know what I mean? There were literally AI photos. Prove you wrong. It wasn't H.G. Wells. I can't prove you wrong. I can't, Eddie. You're right. It could be him. When people cover the time machines are a real thing. There we go. Dead Space is he's kind of coming in. Yeah, there you go, bro. There you go. Dead Space kind of got it, man. Not a car. Well, the car was a device. We don't know, man. The evidence doesn't back up Taylor being the sole. Well, I agree with that. No, actually, the evidence. Well, okay, listen. The evidence doesn't back up that Taylor was a sole perpetrator. Well, that's what the. Okay, Amar, what evidence though? The trial hasn't started. Everybody's just saying they're going to lie. The trial hasn't started. All we got is what today. All we got was he can't wear a certain type of clothes. The trial hasn't started. Evidence. Am I wrong? Evidence comes during the trial. You know? The picture looked exactly like him. There's an AI image out there that everybody got confused with. No, because the FBI is not. No, the FBI is not. They're not going to give you all the evidence and everything on a press conference. They're not going to give it all to you at a press conference. I mean, with the Diddy thing, did we get everything during a press conference? No. This isn't an FBI case; it's a state case. I'm not sure how that works. No reply. I mean, I'm gonna, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know all the bells and whistles. Yeah, dead space, good. We have to wait until the trial. No way. Do you all think the FBI is going to tell us everything? Like on the first, this is all our evidence. So the defense is not going to know exactly how to counter everything. It doesn't make sense. It does look like it's him, man. It does look like it's him. It does. In my opinion. Okay, so I may have misunderstood you all, but I saw some people in the chat say he was not involved at all. That's what I'm talking about. Whether or not he worked alone, that's again, we're gonna see. In my opinion, it sounds like he was in love and he was doing it to like show his honor, you know? I don't know. You guys don't think he acted alone? We'll see. We'll see. But listen, you guys got to admit, saying he acted alone, saying he did not act alone and saying he did not do it is totally different. You know what I mean? That, I don't know. I think he's involved, man. You know, and again, look, I've seen crazy shit, man. I'll come on here and say, you guys are right, man. Woo. You guys are right. But remember, man, you can't, like, there's a lot of people that have like weird shit. Remember Trump was gonna pardon Diddy this last week. What happened, TMZ? Remember Trump was gonna pardon Diddy? And then everybody ran with it. Like, remember that? Who remembers that? Everybody's running. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Of fake news. Fake news is out there. Let me quote it like it's real. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, it's always fake news. But if you notice, the people that don't like Trump, they'll just like run with it like it happened, or like he's considering it. It's like Amor. If it's like literally, if I go, hey Amor, do you like Diddy? Like, do you wish Diddy was free? And you're like, your answer is no, man, that's ridiculous. And then the news runs with Amor's thinking about freeing Diddy, or she's contemplating that Diddy gets free. It's like, come on, man. So stupid. The White House came out and said, no, we're not planning to it was TMZ who broke it, I believe. They're like, no, we're not planning to free Diddy, like to pardon Diddy. And then TMZ's answer is like, yeah, you are. But it is the way it is, man. That shit ain't gonna work anymore. It doesn't work. If he did anything like that, man, that's political ending. That's over. It's over. You need coffee? Dude. Hey, so who's anyways, look, you want me to cover the trial? Well, the thing is, consider the source TMZ, but people run with it. Like, people run with it. Right? People want, like, they're deaf. They only hear what they want to hear. Trump is re-innovating the West Wing. Right? I can't believe he's spending all that money. Well, it's not his money. It's not our money. It's donors' money. And Governor Newsom is doing some construction on the Capitol in California on the taxpayers' back. No complaint for that. And plus, if you're trying to fix something in the White House or make it better, add a ballroom, that's not new, man. Didn't Obama put in a basketball court? Like, I think a lot of presidents have torn down some stuff in the White House and for improvements. It's not exclusive to Trump. I mean, right? TMZ is a fraud. It's ridiculous. But the thing is, I think a lot of people are what is he doing? Oh my God, I read Newsom is considering running for Democratic primary next election. I hope he does. I hope Obama runs. Like, they're saying Obama is going to run too. I hope all of them run, man. So we can see the end of them. They're not, I mean, as far as their political career is concerned, you know? Though all those guys and gals, they're overrated, man. They're overrated. They're not that good. Yeah, every president fixes the White House. And guess what? They do it on the taxpayer's back. That's you. You know you're a taxpayer, right? The West Wing, it's not on the taxpayer's back. All right, what is going on here? Let's see if there's anything new with it. Diddy's going to get released, man. I thought Trump was going to do it.
Small business owners across the country are using
okay, listen.
To pick up
a fucking commercial, man. 2028, folks. Diddy's release date 2028. I called it. His donors are paying. Look, and I'm not going to sit here, Maria, and say that. Look, I don't even like donors because then they'll expect a political favor later. So I don't know. That's a bad thing too. Trump could literally exist breathing, and someone is going to say he's stealing oxygen from the inner city orphans or some shit. And from what I understand, you're not a big fan of Trump either, and you're saying that, right? It's just silly mode, man. TMZ is the first in the algorithm for Diddy News. Well, Folks, time for a shameless plug. My birthday stream is coming up, and so I need you all to be very vigilant of that. I don't want you all to miss it. Press 1 if you want to be included. All right? Press 1. Press 1 if you want to be included in the He won't last the probation. Snyder fans want Netflix to buy Warner Brothers to bring Snyderverse. Yeah. Okay, listen. The algorithm here is garbage. A lot of you, what's going to happen is you're going to say, I missed your birthday stream. That's what's going to happen. And the reason is because you're not getting notified. So I'm planning a couple streams. All right. One here. You guys call in. I don't know the date yet, but it's important that you guys keep calling, coming back, searching for Nerd Report and stuff like that. Yeah, my birthday is November 7th. So also, we have a website, nerdreport.com. Say it in the chat, nerdreport.com. And I dropped the link. That was a guess. I'm dropping the link. When you go there, there's a newsletter that would ensure you get notified because I could send you an email when the stream is at. If you want to take it a little further, you can become a member and help the channel grow. All right. The other thing we're doing, if you guys want to take, a lot of people are like, hey man, what do you want for I was going to say for Christmas, for your birthday? Well, I want your unconditional love, support, likes, all free, and subscription. All right. I would love for you guys to subscribe. But if you want to do something, take it a little further if you can. And I know times are tough. There's a lot of studio maintenance I got to do, folks. Computer's about to take a shit. Mics are old. Camera is garbage. Lighting's garbage. Anything would help right here. Support the Nerd Report studio. Keep the streams alive. All right. Most of the proceeds here do go to us, and I'm going to give it back to you via better quality stuff. All right. So if you could do that, it'd be amazing. All right. I know a lot of people can't. All right. And as I'm talking, I see the viewership go down because no one gives a shit. But I'm just talking to the community right now. All right. So we are 9% of our goal already, thanks to a few of you right here. Okay. We could get to 10% if everybody here just sends in a buck. All right. I'll refresh it later. All right. That's a GoFundMe for it. All right. So I don't know. So have you all heard from the DoorDash girl? Are you all even interested in that? The DoorDash girl.
Was a passenger on a flight to San Francisco yesterday who
for doing nothing. I lost my job. That was my only way to make money to pay my bills. And I take a picture of it, and I'm done. Wait, why is it?
Have you all heard of her? The DoorDash girl. Hit that one if anybody's even in here. Hit that one. The lady, we've been covering it. kind of like a true crime case, if you ask me. All right. You haven't heard of it. So you've heard of it. Okay. Let's this is this is big. Listen to this, okay? Some of you haven't heard about this. That's cool. You haven't been here for a while. Listen, this one's for you, okay? This is what allegedly happened from what I know. Do your own research. Once again, this thing is very delicate. A lot of people need to do their own research before coming to conclusions. Now, TikTok, this is going crazy all over the internet, especially TikTok, all right? This girl went to deliver a DoorDash meal. So allegedly, okay? I can only go with what I've seen. Maybe I haven't seen it all, okay? The instructions were leave the meal at the door. She gets there, allegedly. Everything allegedly I'm saying right now, man. The door's open. She puts the food down, and when she looks in, there's a dude. There's a dude with his you know what out. His pants are down on the sofa. All right. She videotapes it. For sure, she videotapes it because the video's out there. But the sequence of events, I don't know. It ends up on the internet somehow. She posted it. She didn't post it. She throws a tantrum because the guy gets deactivated allegedly from DoorDash. Then she gets fired. She's calling this, or she was calling this SA. Is it SA or is it SH? She throws a tantrum. So because it looked like she filmed the guy and doxed him, the internet turns against her. Then some internet guy actually doxes someone that appears not to be the guy. So he may get sued. All right? He may get sued now for doing that. She has disappeared and she has returned now with a new message. I'm going to play a little bit of the old ones and then she had been in the right if she never recorded and posted it about it. That's where the light got crossed by DoorDash. Does ask for pics, evidence, but she took it too far. She took it too far by posting it, right? Yeah, and I'm curious to see the people who are first hearing about this, what do they think? So you're saying, so she recorded the dude batting? No, the guy was asleep on the sofa with his pants down. Let me show you. You're not going to see anything. This is edited, okay?
I got glass.
Oh my God, why the music? That's what it looked like. That's her recording. You guys see it? Everything is edited. You can't see the cuckoos, all right? See that? Then people looked into her past. They looked into her past, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, she's nuts!" Because look, she went and did this. But stick around because she has a new statement. I'm gonna play it for you, and you know what? She comes off. I'll tell you. Let me see if I can find her going nuts. Because after the fire,
that was my only way to make money. The police are doing nothing. I lost my job. That was my only way to make money to pay my bills. And I take a picture of it, and I'm done.
well, there's memes all over the place. I'm gonna show you today's video though, or yesterday's. Let me see. Let me show you yesterday's video. Now, you all have formed your opinion, right?
Hi, guys. It's the DoorDash.
From what you've seen, who's in the wrong? Now, keep in mind
Hi, guys.
that the guy has not spoken. The guy has not spoken. It's all over the place, honestly. It's not just on TikTok. Okay, now this is her now.
Hi, guys. It's the DoorDash girl. I'm also
Yes, you're-
Olivia, but I prefer to go by Liv or Livy. Hi,
Totally different demeanor. Could you guys hear it?
guys. It's the DoorDash girl. I'm also Olivia, but I prefer to go by Liv or Livy Henderson for anybody who's wondering. And for anybody who's just now hearing about this, what happened is October 12th, 2025, I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and my customer requested that their order be left at their front door. And when I arrived at their house, their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch, indecently exposed to me. And I reported this to DoorDash, and I want to clarify, I did report this to the police the very next morning on October 13th. And DoorDash did ban the customer, and then a day and a half later, DoorDash banned me as well, and this was DoorDash's response to me.
I'm gonna pause it a little bit. Now she's bringing out her facts, the facts that, I mean, as far as she sees them. By the way, if I ever do this, like, let me know. I never use the term her truth, their truth, his truth, my truth. There's only one truth. So it has nothing to do with this. But a lot of people go, I gotta say my truth. That means you're bullshit. There's no such thing as multiple choice truths. That, by the way, if ever you learned anything here from the report, is when people say my truth, their truth, there's only the truth. Okay, that's, if ever you learn anything from me, that's code word for bullshit. Because anybody can have any truth in their brain. Anyways, so her thing is she got let go.
There have been a lot of people saying things like I entered the customer's home or I opened the customer's door, but I can assure you that I did not do either of those things, and I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time. And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much. I've been seeing your comments and your videos and your messages, and trust me, I won't forget the love that has been shown to me during this time. And to any large creators that have made statements on my situation and then further retracted that and then issued me an apology, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. So, did you guys hear that okay? Did you guys hear that okay? So, in my opinion, she has regained the public support. From what I see, everybody, from that statement. Also, keep in mind that the guy has not said anything. Also keep in mind, oh my God, that the guy has not said anything about this. So my thought is he could get away. He get out of this so easy. All he has to say, and I'm not saying that this is what happened, because it is. All he has to say is like, dude, He was intoxicated. He went to close the door. And then he fell on the sofa, called DoorDash, and then fell asleep, thought the door was closed, and it wasn't. He thought the door was closed. It's a mistake. That's all he has to say. How do we know it's not for it was, I think, look, maybe it's for clout. Maybe she did it for clout. But if she's a victim, then if the guy was trying to do some indecent exposure shit, then, you know, clout's not illegal. So now that you heard her, what do you all think? She still had no right to post him like that online, though. Just report it and move on. She wanted attention. I do agree with you, Jennifer. There, I do agree. I do agree with you, Jimmy. All you have to do is rewind the video, and it'll go back to the beginning, and you can see all the updates. She should be quiet. Now, I don't know what the guy has in mind, but that's why. Look, that is why people a lot of times they want me to take a commitment, be committed to an opinion before the evidence comes out, and I'm not going to do that because when I say something, it's recorded, and I got a brand to defend. So my take is I want to look for all the evidence first. Sure, I have an opinion like everyone else when I see something. If I see a video that looks obvious, I have my opinion. But sometimes that opinion gets proven wrong, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, listen, come back. I'm going to have updates on that. All right, listen. So I want to see who's paying attention because I have a feeling some people they just write a word in the chat and then they're not really watching. What is? And that's okay. I don't really. Holy shit! Colonial Arnold. To be honest, if the guy did this to a lady, he would be done for. Yeah. Yeah. He would. You know what else? By the way, thank you for your very generous super chat. Do we get more super chats? Oh, we got Heather Whatever became a member. Thank you, Heather. Thanks for the support. And thank you, man. Oh, listen. If a guy, Colonel, dude, of course, man. Thanks for your support. If a guy did this, he'd be done for. And listen, I'm going through TikTok, and there's literally, I'm sorry, I'm just going to be honest. I know some people may hate me if they're like ultra, militant, like just pro women are right no matter what. And just for the record, pro men are right no matter what is also stupid. But there's women out there on TikTok saying, how dare you question her? That just means that you have tendencies of R-ing someone or SHing. That you're revealing yourself if you question her allegations. Dude, I'm going to question her every day, every second, and twice on Sunday. You know why? Because I don't know her from Adam, man. And I don't know the guy from Adam. I don't know who that guy is. If he comes on and says, man, I had a medical issue, I'm going to question him. And if she accuses a guy, I'm going to question her too. What the hell are you talking about, man? There's literally people out there saying, oh, if you question her, that means you're pro SH. No, if you say something like that, that means you're pro false accusations. How stupid could you get? Question everybody, dude. Both men and you know what men and women have in common? They're human. And human are liars. Okay? It is a big reach, but it's out there. It's out there. So I'm supposed to get on this mic and take her side, and then later on I find out that she made it up. I don't know. I'm just paraphrasing, right? So, listen. Also, I have 2 channels, all right? This channel right here, Clout and Chaos. Dropping the link in the comments. Who's subscribed to it, press the 1. There's some crazy shit going on, man. This channel right here, I react to shit. Is it right here? This is the one I react to stuff. Hollywood stuff. Drama. There's some crazy things going on with streamers right now, man. Woo! Like some crazy shit, man. Keanu Reeves. Oh my God, this is crazy. We got more on the DoorDash woman. We got this streamer. She did a Q&A and got assaulted, allegedly. This chick right here, man, allegedly. You don't even know what she did to another streamer, man, or allegedly did. It's nuts. You were wondering why I've seen that name lately? Head over there. Subscribe. Oh, you know the Imaru thing? Bro, this streamer, she's like the biggest streamer. She gets, some guy tries to kiss her at a convention. Like, totally, oh my God, it's a mess, bro. Like, some guy cut in line, tries to assault her. And now she's going after her ex-boyfriend with allegations, very, very serious allegations. I don't know these people from Adam, but, but I'm reacting to it. I'm reacting to this shit. You never get, look, this is what you do to get, you subscribe. Oh, I'm not even, look, see that? You hit the subscribe and then you put all. Do that on Nerd Report too. Subscribe all right there. Go over there. These are people you may not know, but it is nuts. It's just nuts. All right, folks. Raise your hand if you have any questions. Last minute, I'm taking it to you all. All right, I'm taking it to you all. What last minute questions? When am I coming back for a live? I'm gonna maybe spontaneously live. No one's getting notified. Like, I think I gotta be honest with you. I think YouTube's trying to kill my channel. I know people are like, hey man, just stop bitching about the views, just make content. But it's like, I think YouTube's trying to kill my channel, bro. What could I do? It's their platform. If they don't, that's why I'm telling you, nerdreport.com, get on the mailing list. Maybe we move. I do talk to Steph. It was her birthday yesterday. I talk to Steph all the time. I wish she'd come in. She's been on here. Yeah, but a lot of us use YouTube as a living, man. It's like they're not really showing new people my channel, and I know the people that are come here a lot. Some of them move on to do other things, right? Like, I understand. You guys can go on her channel and say happy birthday to Steph. She did a birthday stream yesterday. I went on there and said happy birthday. You got notified? Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like they're trying to kill the channel. Did everyone press that one? Did you guys all subscribe to Cloud and Chaos? And if you want to hear music, head over to my music channel, Lewis Love, right here. Dropping the link right here. I may go live there this Sunday. All right, so there is actually thank you. There's actually a storm, right? I may cover that. I'm not sure. I'll go live with that.
Seeing more and more complaints from people that influence.
All right. We'll talk to you later, man. Thank you so much for everyone's support. Love you all. Oh, wait. There's always something else. Discord after party. Discord after party. What is this?
What is up, everyone?
I didn't know they were on. I didn't know Cultural Callout was on. Or was that from 2 weeks ago? All right, listen. Discord after party. Who's going to be the first one to post over there? Dropping the link. Let me see. You're welcome, Michelle. Go to the Discord, Michelle. Let's see who's going to be first. All right, I'll see you at the Discord, folks. Amor wins.